You know what I've realized? When there's a decision that you have to make, which you still haven't made, it induces feelings of anxiety. It almost feels like there's a weight on your shoulder. Maybe there's something that you really want to do, but you haven't made the decision to do it yet. Maybe because you're afraid of failing. Maybe because you're waiting for the right time. Maybe you're afraid of potentially succeeding at this new thing, and then maybe it affects other areas of your life, and your mind will always give you reasons as to why you can't do it. So for whatever reason you've been delaying this decision that you need to make. Maybe it's starting a business, maybe it's starting a YouTube channel, whatever the decision may be. But what I've realized is if you don't make that decision quickly, it will just haunt you. And you won't feel good about yourself. You'll feel pathetic. Yeah, and I've spoken about this before. Reasons or results. Maybe someone asks you, have you started that business yet? The one you told me about 8 months ago, have you started that? And there you are now having to come up with the reason again. And I've said it before. Some of you guys, you put more effort into the reasons as to why you can't do it than the actual thing that you should be doing. You're so creative when it comes to the reasons. Oh, it's because, now, the new government that's just come in, and they're going to raise the taxes, they're going to do this, so now's not the right time. Maybe you come up with all these fancy reasons to not do it. But there's someone else out there who, regardless of the circumstances, regardless of what's going on around the world, is making shit happen. Despite what's going on. And that's who we need to be, gentlemen. We need to be the kind of person that creates his own economy. Doesn't wait for the conditions to be right. Man, honestly. Especially as men, it bothers us when we're not fulfilling our potential and we're not going out there and acting on the promises that we made to ourselves and our family. We feel pathetic, man. We feel like losers. I felt this way for the longest time, which is why now I take it upon myself. If there's something that I have to do, I fucking do it quickly. Because I know myself, man. It's going to make me feel shit if I still haven't pulled the trigger on it. You don't have to make quantum leaps, gentlemen, in the first day, in the first week, in the first month. No one's saying that it will all come together beautifully in the first month and there you are, you've succeeded. No. But it's about taking that first step. Imperfect action. Fuck the perfectionist excuse. I've spoken about it before. When you say, oh, but I'm a perfectionist, so it has to be perfect. No, that's just another way of saying I'm a procrastinator. You're not a fucking perfectionist. You're a procrastinator. Let's keep it a buck here. You're trying to come up with a fancy reason as to why you can't do it. People that win and win big in life, they start off imperfectly. The stages of competence that I've spoken about in previous videos. You start off at the first stage, unconscious incompetence, meaning you don't know what you don't know. You've just started off. And then you move towards the stages of competence until you become really fucking good. And you become unconsciously competent, meaning it's just second nature to you. And people look at you and think, wow, this guy's a natural. He's always had it. No, he was shit in the beginning. He was. But he didn't let the fact that he was shit prevent him from trying again. And then trying again, and then trying again. You have to be bad before you're good and good before you're great. There's stages, man. The person at the top of the mountain didn't fall there. You don't wake up at the top. You got to grind your way to the top. And look, it helps if what you're pursuing is something that you're interested in. It does definitely help. There's no reason in 2024 to do shit that you absolutely hate. Now, I'm not telling you that the process will always be fun and enjoyable, no. But have some curiosity around the subject matter. Be like, oh, I wonder how this shit works. If I was to start an Amazon store, how can I market it and get it to the first page on Amazon? How can I have some curiosity around it? Does that mean the process of you starting an Amazon business will be fun and enjoyable every time? No. Or every day? Absolutely not. But have curiosity around the subject matter. It will help you. But the key here, man, is to make that decision. Because there is something called the law of diminishing intent. The longer you take to do something, the less likely you are to do it. It's called the law of diminishing intent. So strike whilst the iron is hot. This is a principle that applies to so many things in life, including sales. If there's a prospect that's interested in your product, strike whilst the iron is hot. Try and close them when you first pitch them. Because if you give them weeks to think about it and everything, the chances are they will lose interest in what it is that you're offering. And then there you are trying to claw back a deal somehow. But it's best to strike whilst the iron is hot and the emotions are there. So in life, man, if you have an idea, if there's something that you want to pursue, strike whilst the desire to do it is there. Because the desire will diminish. It's not always a burning desire, right? It's not always going to be there. But get it in motion. Get it in motion. Strike whilst the iron is hot. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give this video a like, comment. Let me know what you think down below. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. See you in the next one.